Ay, uh, quick discussion lang tayo doon sa mga ano no, sa issuance ng certificate of employment. Kasi may question ang subscriber natin na kung terminated daw ba ang isang empleyado, siya ay entitled sa certificate of employment. Well, ang ating labor code, ang ating batas, no, provide na kapag terminated ang isang empleyado under sa implementing rules and regulations nito, no, na dapat isyuhan ang certificate of employment. Ganun din na sinasabi ng Labor Advisory 6 series of 2020. I-discuss natin yan pagkatapos nitong ma-view ninyo yung ating YouTube rules. Alright, so sa ilalim ng ating implementing rules and regulations, yung empleyado raw na na-terminate ay kailangang bigyan ng certificate of employment, no, or COE. Ngayon, ang mga employers are bound to do so kasi nga ang pinaka-intention dyan is to give chance dito sa mga na-terminate na magkaroon pa ng opportunity, no, to continue yung kanilang mga buhay kahit na nagkaroon sila ng pagkakamali. Kasi it's alam naman natin siguro sa ano natin na it's not the end of your life, no. Pag na-terminate ka, it's just a setback, no. So let's get back on our feet, parang ganyan, and continue living, no. Try again. So yan din ang nakalagay sa Labor Advisory 6 series of 2020 ng Department of Labor and Employment, na sinasabi dyan na yung certificate of employment dapat i-issue sa isang empleyado within 3 days from the time na request siya, no? So kung halimbawa ang empleyado ay terminated from work, nag-request siya na issue siya ng certificate of employment, kailangan i-issue sa kanya yan. Nakalagay dyan yung date kung kailan siya na-employ at kung kailan nag-end yung kanyang service, no? So ibig sabihin, it doesn't the law and the rules and the labor advisory, they do not discriminate as to what form of employment, status of employment, form of termination, form of separation ang isang empleyado. As long as nag-request ito for COE, dapat mabigyan siya. And sa kahit hindi nag-end yung employment, in fact, yung isang empleyado entitled din sa kanya certificate of employment. So sa mga employers, let's observe these rules, no. Ang sa mga empleyado naman, wag naman abusuhin. Hindi yun parang mamaya-maya nagre-request ng COE, di ba? So yun pala, 10 credit card companies ang ina-applyan at nag-submit ng COE. So take note, ay mga companies pwedeng mag-enforce, mag-implement ng policy yan na halimbawa maximum of 2 certificates of employment lang ang kanilang pwedeng i-issue, tapos succeeding yan may bayad na, no? Kasi may cost yan. The cost probably is not just on paper cost, but also yung effort, yung time na spend ng HR instead of doing something productive for the company. Wala nang ginawa kundi mag-prepare ng mga COE ng empleyado na gustong mangutang sa mga lending institutions, di ba? So yun lang naman guys. So this is just a quick video that I want to emphasize na even yung mga terminated employees are entitled to COE also, and COE can be issued even if there's no termination or separation from service. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, you may share this with the people you know who may benefit from this information. And again, I hope to see you in my next video. God bless.